Shameless. United. In the Europa League, Europa League.
Manchester United 4, Real Betis 1. Jake, a really interesting performance. How do you feel about this game?
Well, it's a good game. I thought Antony was brilliant. I think he was man of the match, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would definitely give it to Antony. Weghorst got his goal, you know. Like, what can you say, you know? He's just... He's a lone player, you know, like...
Weghorst?
Yeah, he's on loan, like... Whether we're buying him in the summer or not, I don't know, you know. What do you think?
Antony, man of the match, interesting selection. What do you think about his goal? Very nice, well taken finish. Had a couple other left-footed chances as well. Switched on the left and right side. How do you think he performed today in terms of, you know, playing on the left side and on the right?
Well, to be fair, I think he drops back quite nicely. Like, he does good defensive work, and he links up play quite well. Like, you know, he links up with Antony quite well, links up with Bruno quite well. Yeah. I think he does quite a good job, but he needs to work on his finishing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you...
Poor finish in the second chance. I think he had a first chance, brilliant left foot shot, then he had another one that was a bit off. But Weghorst, lone player, how do you think about his pressing, his movement? Finally gets his goal as well.
He gets his goal, and like I said, he presses very well. But I think we need a better player than Weghorst, you know. He's a good player, but I think we go for Kane, innit, you know, in the summer.
Fair enough.
You picking Kane over Osimhen?
Kane over Osimhen.
Oh, hey, he's a lot younger. He's got a lot more in the tank. He holds his value a lot better. You could sell him on in, like, I don't know, 5 years' time. Yeah. Hopefully recoup some of the money you get for him. Well, the money that we paid for him. Yeah. Kane, 30 years old. Is he going to bang it for a couple of seasons?
I think that's a fantastic choice in terms of a forward line player. You know, we've got a player similar in Antony Martial, but just focusing on this game quickly, I'm going to come to you, Logan. Yeah. How do you think about that midfield performance? The first half a bit up and down a little bit.
Shaky. I think Fred gives the ball away a fair bit.
Yeah.
But Fred's one of them. He comes back in the second half. He works hard. He gets in good positions. He picks up the ball and he plays a few killer passes. Sometimes you never know what you're going to get with Fred. It's one of them. First half, Fred not great. Second half, a lot better. I think Casemiro next to Fred, that's probably our sort of best partnership when Eriksen's not there. But we haven't seen too much of Sabitzer, so we don't know yet. But I'd like to see Sabitzer in the 10, man. Yeah. I'd like to see Fred, Casemiro, Sabitzer in the 10.
Fred, Sabitzer, Casemiro. Scott McTominay came in for a little bit. Not that much to really say for himself. What do you think about David De Gea in goal today, first half and second half performance?
I think his kicking... Everyone knows what's there to be said about David De Gea's kicking, but in terms of his shot-stopping ability... It's second to none in my opinion in terms of shot stopping, but the kicking out from the back's not there, and we saw that in the first half. He put us under some pressure. Did we concede a goal? We conceded a goal because of De Gea's kicking. So it's one of them, man. It's not an immediate rush to get rid of him, but maybe 2 or 3 seasons from now, we'd probably look to move him on, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Forward line. Oh, you switched.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan. All right, Jordan. All right. Yeah. All right, Jordan. I'll speak to you about the forward line then.
Yeah.
Goals. Rashford straight away. First 5 minutes goals. Talk to me about his performance. Yeah. He said, obviously, with his presser with Ten Hag, it's about the reset. Yeah. How about that for a reset? 5 minutes in.
Yeah. I think Rashford came in nicely. He was talking in the press conference about how this was an important game and everyone was going to get together. I thought he was very good. Good to see his goal, you know.
Yes.
Rashford's there for everyone to see. He's one of the most informed players in Europe right now.
Yep.
And I think him, if we can keep this going until the end of the season, we'll be in for another trophy.
Ollie, I'm thinking to myself, you know, when I'm watching the likes of Wan-Bissaka play, and in compared to Dalot's performance, I'm thinking Wan-Bissaka maybe should have started today. Yes. How do you think about Dalot's performance?
I mean, he started off okay. He's not the best in terms of like defending and everything. I feel like Wan-Bissaka, you feel a lot more safe with him on the ball. Yeah. When you have him on the pitch, you almost feel like we're not going to concede. Whereas Dalot, you feel a little bit shaky. I mean, going forward, Wan-Bissaka has improved a lot, but you feel like Dalot has got the better ball delivery and a better chance of shooting. We've seen that when Wan-Bissaka, the ball comes to him, you feel like he's got a chance to shoot. He doesn't really take it. He always passes it to somebody else. And yeah, that's something I'd like to see a lot more from Wan-Bissaka.
Talk to me about Bruno's goal. Bruno got his goal today, heavily scrutinised, you know, since the poor Liverpool performance from the whole team, really. What do you think about Bruno's performance today?
Yeah, of course. Well, we asked for a reaction today. I feel like we got that from Bruno. He's been under scrutiny a lot this week. Goal, smashed it for us, really. Yeah. And yeah, I'm happy with his performance today.
Luke Shaw. Yes. Luke Shaw, you know, had I think a 70, 80 minute stint today. I think played well at times. How do you think he played?
Yeah, I think he played very well. Obviously, we know how he is coming down the left-hand flank. He's very good. He's a catalyst for us, and I'd be very well to see him come on in games to come.
Yeah.
Very well, yeah.
Logan Pellistri comes on.
I think he looked exciting, man.
Yeah.
I think he looked like he wanted to grab the ball and show the rest of the team and the rest of the world what he can do basically and what he's made of. I think he gets 15 minutes max usually, sort of at the end of the game. So it comes few and far between for him. So he's really got to make the most of the opportunities. But I think he takes them every time.
Yeah.
He looks like he wants to get involved. He's going past man on the wing, he's going on the outside, and he's crossing the ball, which is what we lack a lot of the time, because Antony likes to come inside, Sancho likes to come inside, so it's nice to see that traditional sort of go on the outside, we're going to cross the ball, and we'll see what happens. So he looked positive, man. I'm happy with that.
And lastly, Jake, who do you think your man of the match was today? Actually, no, did you say your man of the match?
Antony.
You said Antony already. Okay, sorry. What do you think about Varane's performance?
Go on. Yeah,
Varane was solid. Varane was solid.
I think
Lissandro kind of takes over the play a bit. He puts nice balls over the top.
Yeah.
Varane's just he's a catalyst. He's a leader. He's like, for me, he's captain.
Above Bruno?
Do you think Bruno's a better leader than Varane?
I think so. I definitely think so.
Yeah, I think Varane, for all his experience and the way he can gather everyone together, he showed it with Madrid, he's come here, he showed it with us. I think it's crazy how we've got Casemiro and Varane in the same team. I think they're both catalysts for what we're going to do this season. They're both very good, and they will both take us to glory.
Man of the match, quickly though, man of the match.
For me, Antony, definitely.
Antony,
man of the match.
I'm
Antony,
giving it
man.
to Antony, bro.
Antony.
100%.
Antony, yeah.
Wow, okay, well that's Antony. Man of the match performance from everyone, guys.
come on.